Today I'm going to make one of my two white chicken chilies. I have cut up about 1/2 or 3/4 of a white or yellow onion. I have cubed into bite-sized pieces 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We will saute the onion and add some garlic, a bunch of seasonings. I've got oregano, cumin, cayenne, salt, and pepper. You'll need some chicken broth, some beans. You can use cannellini beans. I happen to have 2 cans of Great Northern today and only 1 cannellini. Normally I leave out the diced green chilies, but Tim likes them, so I'll just pick around them. And what I like about this chicken chili over the other one that I normally make that has sour cream in it, this one actually uses non-fat Greek yogurt, and you can use 1/2 and 1/2 heavy cream, or I'm just going to use milk. It will make it a little thicker, but we're okay with that. So I'm going to make some white chili. I decided at the last minute to put in a little granulated garlic, even though I had sauteed some minced garlic with the onion. I like to take my spatula and further break up the pieces. Y'all know me, I like my food small, bite-sized. Then add the drained beans, the chicken broth, the green chilies, and I did not add all of them, and it was hard to pick around them. So this was mostly Tim's meal, and the leftovers were his. I had this in my pantry, this Bisquick cheese biscuit mix, so I just mixed it up according to package directions. Rather than doing it in the oven, I took a piece of foil and sprayed it and then plopped out 4 good-sized biscuits on that because, you guessed it, I wanted to try them in my air fryer. The only hard part is getting the dough on the foil transferred into the basket. I have no idea how long to cook these. We're just going to wing it. Beauty of an air fryer, I can open them up and check. We'll start them off at... That's after 8 minutes, and I took them out, stuck a toothpick. They are totally clean. Tim is my biscuit maker and biscuit eater, and he's not available. He's working late, so we're going to go with these. If I cut one of them open and it needs a little longer, I'll just stick them back, but I think they were done in about 8 minutes. The chili simmered for about 30 minutes. I've had it off the heat a couple minutes. It's time to add the dairy. The original recipe calls for heavy cream. I've never made it that way. I either use 1/2 and 1/2. Today all I have is milk. And I'm not going to add it all. It's a 1/2 cup. Sometimes the yogurt is enough, but I can always add more. Can't take it out. So I'm going to get this incorporated, and then we'll see how much more milk we need. So I made some white chili, a big fall harvest salad with apple cheddar walnut, added some craisins. We're going to try the Bisquick Cheddar Bay biscuits in the air fryer. Chili, salad, and biscuits is what's for dinner today. Steak seasoning instead of hamburger seasoning. We used to buy you hamburger seasoning at Sam's Club. You don't like that anymore? You just go with the steak seasoning?
I consider this steak.
It's a steak burger. Is that, who is that? Steak and Shake calls them steak burgers? Some place calls them steak burgers. You gonna put breadcrumbs or salt and pepper or anything?
Nope.
Just that. Okie dokie. Dive in. Those are flat.
Make them flat.
Flat burgers.
I like them when they're... It gives them a little bit more crisp.
Mine's a veggie burger. Do you want one of those?
Veggie and burger does not go together.
Why did I know you were going to say that? Alright, now I only have one veggie burger. Don't burn my burger.
It's not a burger.
It's a veggie patty.
It's not a patty.
It is a patty. It's round, formed into the shape of a patty. It's plant-based.
Broccoli.
But you made 5, so I'm thinking 4 for
probably
you and
sprinkled with a little beets on it.
I don't eat beets. I'm thinking maybe 4.
In the little burger.
I'm thinking. Oh no. I'm thinking 4 for you and 1 for me. Does that sound like a plan?
Maybe.
Oh, I made Tim do all the work today. He grilled out beef burgers for him, a little Morningstar patty for me, did some onion rings in the air fryer,
And I'm going to try to put a little less on my plate because I love onion rings, so I'm trying to fill mine with salad. Tim, however, is not. Burgers and onion rings is what's for dinner today.
You know, onion rings is just onion.
So it's like a vegetable.
It's like a salad.
It's like a salad. But they're battered and fried, and they're not all that healthy. Do you think they're healthy? Are they healthy?
Probably.
Jeez.
It's like a veggie burger.
We're on different pages of that health book. That's what's for dinner today. I'm gonna make some chicken salad. I'm gonna split it up and make it 2 ways. You can use rotisserie chicken, you can cook your own. I keep this canned chicken on hand from Sam's Club. It's just a big can, 12.5 ounces. I'm gonna split it in half and make 2 versions, the regular way that Tim likes it, with mayonnaise, mustard, salt, pepper, some chopped egg, and chopped pickle. And then I'm gonna take the other half and make it the way I like it, which is like a Fancy Nancy, more of a girly one with some toasted pecans and some craisins. And I will probably leave out some of the mustard. And what I like in my chicken salad, tuna salad, and egg salad is some of this Morton's Nature Seasoning. So I'm going to split this up and go 2 ways for chicken salad. And I've already decided, made a change. I think if I half that, that's not going to make a whole lot of chicken salad, and I am cooking for more than the 2 of us today. So I'm going to open a second can. So this will be 1 batch.
We had a couple people coming over, and I thought about doing some of my favorite things to do is charcuterie or things like a taco bar or a potato bar, but I decided to do a sandwich bar instead. So you saw earlier in the day I had made the 2 kinds of chicken salad. Then I set about, when everybody was just about here, making 2 kinds of paninis. I did a ham and cheese, and then I did a roast beef and cheese. The roast beef had the horseradish mayonnaise, was the only difference.
We are just having sandwiches, a bunch of different varieties. I made some hot ham and cheese, some hot roast beef with horseradish and cheese. I made 2 kinds of chicken salad, regular and a little fancy with pecans and craisins. We can wrap those and make chicken salad wraps. Got some chips, got a couple people eating with us. These are not all for us, and maybe for lunch tomorrow. Panini's chicken salad wraps is what's for dinner today.
Grits is what's for dinner tonight. Steamy.
These are from a little local grill. Oh, I'm sorry. These are from a little local grist mill near where Tim grew up, where his parents live. First time to try them out. We'll see if we like their grits. We've learned that not all grits are equal.
Tim is actually the breakfast connoisseur in our house, so he took over the grits, put in a lot of butter, a lot of cheese, so naturally they tasted a lot better.
We are having breakfast for dinner. Surprise. I made Egg McMuffins with Canadian bacon and cheese and egg and local stone ground grits, sausage, and I'm still working on mine. That is yours, Tim. Are you excited?
I'm going to go work on mine now.
You go work on yours. That's what's for dinner tonight.
Thank you.
For tonight's meal, we're having salad, so I mixed up yet another honey mustard vinaigrette. The detailed instructions are in last week's video. I do this fairly often, especially in the fall. The only thing I did different this time was use avocado rather than olive oil. Then I just took 1 chicken breast for the 2 of us, sprayed it with a little olive oil spray, salt, pepper, and my favorite Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. Into the air fryer it goes. Cook till it reaches 165 on an instant read thermometer.
It's not very exciting for y'all, but it's something we need to do probably more often than we do. I feel like I overcook for us a lot and we overeat, so we're having a giant salad. Cut lettuce for both of us, and then I laid out a little buffet of red onions, smoked olives, Monterey Jack cheese, which is what I had open, black olives, croutons, craisins, hard-boiled egg, broccoli, mushrooms, carrots. Air fried a chicken breast, which I don't know how long it takes, so I just use my thermometer till it gets to 165, and it's very moist. Made some homemade honey mustard vinaigrette. We'll make our plates. Salad with grilled chicken is what's for dinner today. I have chopped up a big salad, made some more honey mustard vinaigrette. I took a package of green beans in the bag from Walmart, steamed them for 3 minutes, and now I'm going to add them to a pan with some seasonings. And I've never tried to cook scallops before, but we're going to give these a go, and I know they're very easy to overcook, so I'm just going to turn the camera on and leave it. That's what always messes me up, is stopping to fiddle with the camera and stuff, but I think these are going to cook in about 90 to 120 seconds aside.
The green beans were mostly cooked because I steamed them in a bag, but I took a pan, heated it up, added a little avocado oil, put the green beans in there to char a little bit on the side, seasoned them with some salt and pepper, and then your choice of soy sauce or liquid aminos is what I always use for anything Asian. And because these are sesame green beans, at the end we finish them with toasted sesame seeds. If you don't like sesame seeds, leave them out, but then they won't be sesame green beans, they'll just be sauteed green beans. I made sure my sea scallops were thawed, and then I got them as dry as I could with paper towels. I seasoned them on both sides with salt and pepper, flipped them over with tongs, did them on the other side. I thought about using Old Bay, decided the first time I tried to cook them I would just go really simple. I heated up my largest pan, and I did use butter in addition to some avocado oil, but I wanted the butter for the flavor for the scallops. So I put them in there and tried not to crowd the pan, but I think there was about 16. I left the camera running. I think it was a total of 3.5 to 4 minutes, so about 2 minutes per side.
Trying something new for me. Maybe other people have cooked scallops. I've never tried to cook them at home. I've always just done them in a restaurant. They were really quick, so were the sesame green beans. I made us a big salad, some honey mustard dressing. They're just very simple. Salt and pepper cooked in oil and butter, some sea scallops, green beans, and salad is what's for dinner today. You want to taste one on camera?
Is there any other kind of scallops other than sea scallops?
Yes, there's two kinds. There's bay scallops and sea scallops.
Really?
Oh, those are good. Ooh. Ooh, I did okay. Awesome. That's what's for dinner today. And Tim has some money from Uber Eats, and I would have thought he would have eaten a long time ago, but he's apparently stuck on conference calls, and he must have ordered something from Applebee's, which was a surprise to me. So I'm going to open it up and see what he got. I'm not sure if he's missing something. This doesn't look like what he would have ordered. It looks like ribs, and there's some fries, and then he might have been channeling me, because this appears to be a chocolate lava cake and some extremely melted ice cream that probably went with it. But I would have thought it would have come with potato salad or baked beans or coleslaw. But apparently he has ribs and fries. And Tim finished his conference call, and I said, that was really weird. You only got fries and ribs. And he said,
I did get you a dessert.
I know you did. Thank you, sweetheart. But you're missing your
Coleslaw.
It was supposed to have coleslaw. I thought it was weird that it didn't have coleslaw, baked beans, or potato salad. Well, you probably got fries. No coleslaw, so boo, either Applebee's or Uber Eats. Somebody messed up. Anyway, that's Tim's dinner today. This is from a website called Budget Bites. It's a curried chickpea salad. I've made a plain chickpea salad, which I loved. I've been wanting to try to be adventurous and try some very mild Indian flavors, so I started with curry powder, which I'm not sure I'm gonna like, but I'm willing to give it a try. I'm gonna drain the garbanzo beans and rinse them, and then mix up a dressing that's got 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of Dijon, honey, salt, a little bit of the curry powder, and some chopped red onion. I am leaving out the cilantro, that's just personal preference. 1/3 cup of yogurt, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon. It's supposed to be 1.5 teaspoons of curry. I'm probably not going to add that much just because I'm new to it. And I'm not real fond of the smell, so I'm a little hesitant. A teaspoon of honey and some salt. Add the drained and rinsed chickpeas. I did use a can. Next time I might just cook a bunch from dried. And the red onion. And you would add the cilantro here as well. I'm going to take a fork and mash some of these. Personal preference. I smashed a few of the garbanzo beans, chickpeas. I added a little more honey to offset some of the curry. Apparently, curry powder is going to be an acquired taste, and I'm not sure my little Southern girl dumbed down palate is going to get used to it. But the recipe did not say black pepper, but I tend to like black pepper. So I'm going to add that, taste it again. Put it in the fridge and let it get cold before I eat it for my dinner. So for me, today, new recipe, curried chickpea salad. Hopefully a little lighter, a little healthier, plant-based, no meat. I'm trying to do a little better. The curried chickpea salad, I tasted it. The curry is a new spice for me, so it seems a little strong. I did like the other chickpea salad better, but I'm going to work on it and see if I can acquire a taste for curry. And just to even it out, I tossed me a quick Caesar salad. So chickpea salad and Caesar salad is what's for my dinner today. It is on the calendar fall in the South, and everybody in the Northern Hemisphere gets all excited about pumpkin, except for me. I'm not a pumpkin girl, but what I do love is apples, so I found a new recipe I'm going to try today for an apple cake. I'll leave a link to the recipe, but I'll put the ingredients on the screen. What you'll need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to use 1 large apple. It did not specify. I know not all apples are created equal. What I have on hand today is a Fuji, so we're going to peel it and chop it. 1 cup of vegetable oil, and they said you could easily substitute 1 cup of butter, so that would be 2 sticks. 1 cup of dark brown sugar. I do not have a full cup, so I'm going to mix it with light brown sugar to make a cup. 1/2 cup each of white sugar and walnuts. A tablespoon of ground cinnamon. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then 1/2 teaspoon each of baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So I'm going to peel and chop my apple, grease my pan, and then start mixing everything up. I think it's going to mix in one bowl. We will bake it at 350 and see how this apple cake comes out. And hiding back there that I didn't say, 2 eggs. Every cake needs eggs. So let's get started. I'll start off by mixing the oil and the eggs, or you can use butter. It didn't say if you used butter, if you just needed it softened or you needed it melted. So I can't speak to that since I am using the oil. Next we will add the dark brown sugar, the white brown sugar, the cinnamon, and the vanilla. I did have enough brown sugar. There was a cup left in my box. 1 cup of brown, 1/2 cup of white, a tablespoon of cinnamon. That's what appealed to me about this recipe because I actually love cinnamon. And then an entire teaspoon of vanilla. After we mixed up the brown sugar, we're going to add 2 cups of flour and 1/2 teaspoon each of baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Mix this up, and then we're going to fold in the apples and the nuts. And I'm going to switch to a spoon. I have to do a half a cup of chopped walnuts. I'm gonna stop and run my knife through those, and then we'll combine all this. I'm gonna spread this out. Bake it in a preheated 350-degree pan for about 45 minutes, and we'll check it. The recipe said when it comes out to let it sit at least 15 before cutting, and then you can mix up a powdered sugar glaze or even a cream cheese glaze if you want to put some cream cheese icing on the top. I'm probably just going to mix up a little powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. Put this in our 350-degree oven. Let it cool for about 15 minutes. All the toothpicks came out clean. I gotta decide if I'm gonna put a glaze on it or not. It smells amazing. Let's hope it tastes half as good as it smells. My taste tester has arrived.
And your taste tester is excited.
Is my taste tester hungry?
Are we not supposed to flip it upside down to get it out? I don't know, I was just teasing. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Well, I've already cut it, so I don't wanna.
Okay, let's go with that one.
We gotta decide if we're gonna have it
I've already decided I'm gonna have it.
Gonna decide if we're gonna have a piece of it plain, or I can mix up a little powdered sugar glaze. Let me get a spatula.
I know one thing, it smells heavenly.
It does smell really good. If it tastes half as good as it smells, you're funny. If it tastes half as good as it smells, we're in luck. First piece I usually mess up. Let's see if I can get it out.
Need help with that?
No, I'm already torn it. Okay, I'm already torn it.
Help you get it under there.
Let's see what it looks like.
Teamwork.
It looks really moist. Now see if you like it like that. Uh-oh.
I see, time to keep some of mine.
Or I can mix up a powdered sugar glaze.
Ooh, that's
for the top.
good, it's hot.
It is good. You want some powdered sugar, a glaze on the top, or just plain? That's good.
I'm okay either way.
That's good. I give that 2 thumbs up. How about you?
Excellent. Hot.
That's a keeper.
I am now in love with this apple cake. I've made it twice lately, so this one is a keeper for us. It's delicious. Definite new fall favorite dessert. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching this week. Take care. Have a wonderful and truly blessed day.